Hi, guys. Welcome to Mixed Emotions, Second Thoughts, the podcast where we dive deep into the experiences that shape us, the relationships that define us, and the lessons that stay with us. I'm your host, Miss CCJ.
And I'm your girl, JP, and together we're here to explore the stories, the struggles, and the triumphs that come with love, life, and everything in between. Let's get into it. One take, shawty.
You got the button. She was practicing.
I was not. I really was chilling. I think I watched the bloopers so much that it's kind of embedded in me.
Great. She had help.
Thank you, C.
You're welcome, Jazz.
Thanks, C. All right, guys. So listen, I want to tell y'all before we get into this episode about this. We should start doing restaurant reviews because I recently visited a restaurant, and
y'all don't listen.
I'd like to tell you guys about my experience. What was it, CC's Kitchen?
Whatever.
Yeah. So I tried this new spot in Detroit. It's like in Midtown. What is it? Corktown. It's in Corktown called CC's Kitchen, right, y'all? So listen, I called ahead. I called my order in and said, I'm on the way. Do y'all know I got there and still the food wasn't ready? Sound like Captain J's?
Because... First of all,
anyways, let me continue with my food review, right? So I get there, the food's not ready. Nobody even offers me a seat. I just go to the table. I sit at the table on my own, and we're talking. The food is being prepared. Then finally, the food comes out. Now, granted, it did look good. You know what? Dre been doing so great. I'll send him a picture of the food. He could probably add it right here. The food looked really, really good. However, I was thirsty. Like, I had nothing to drink. I had been sitting there for quite some time.
Wow.
With nothing to drink. So I had to ask.
The shade.
I don't even know who my server was because they never really. The chef actually served me.
The chef?
The chef. So I had to ask the chef for something to drink, which.
Mom and pop shop?
Listen, CC's Kitchen. So she. He like, you own this?
This was right in my kitchen, in my dining room, that she was supposed to come the day before.
No.
No, she was supposed to come.
My
Go
review.
ahead, I'm gonna let you finish. Then I'm gonna speak my piece.
Wow.
I had to ask for something to drink, to which I got a cup of lemonade, right? And it was good lemonade, nice and cold and crisp.
Oh.
However, I'm eating my food. I had to ask for a lime. Can I have a lime? Then the chef, like, I put some in your food already. Like, ma'am, I want a lime on the side. So then she brings me a lime, which made the food so much better, right? But then I'm like, my cup is almost empty. I had to ask for a refill. It was like very, very ghetto. However, the food itself, baby, 10 out of 10, baby, the best. Hands down, the best. Now, I'm going to say it like my cousin said. Bidia tacos I've ever had in my life. Hands down, slaps. But the service, baby, 2.5 out of 10.
Wow.
2.5 out of 10. Like,
wow.
It was that bad. Like, and then the chef was saying very vulgar things to the other associates there about putting clothes and things falling out.
What?
You don't remember? You don't remember? Oh, she remembered.
Oh, dear.
So I do want y'all to know, if you're ever in the city of Detroit, Corktown area, you might have to call CC's like an hour in advance. I'm telling y'all, I called 25 minutes in advance, and my food.
25 minutes.
Listen, my food still wasn't ready. Still wasn't ready.
Did you leave a yolk with you?
I said I was, and then my cousin also told me when I put mine down, he'll back me up and follow me.
Wow.
So we're gonna
The
leave him
shade
because
is beyond me right now.
when I tell you, so all I want to know is, was the food ready when I got there?
First of all,
No. Was the food ready when I got there?
No.
Okay.
But do you know the process that it takes to put a burrito together?
So it took longer than 20 minutes?
Absolutely. For it being all in the refrigerator, I was in my bed chilling, minding my business. She was supposed to come on
That
Monday.
little one line right there just threw me. I was in my bed minding my business when we had already talked earlier that day.
We didn't set
and
a
she
time.
said,
She never
let
set a
me know
time.
when you're on your way.
So you let me know. I had to pull everything out of the
She admitted
refrigerator. I
that
had
day.
to
She
heat
about to
up
sit
the
here and tell
meat.
a
I
tale.
had to heat up the
Because she
pot.
really admitted
I had
that
to
day
dip
that
the
she didn't get
tortillas.
right up.
It wasn't ready because it wasn't even prepped. No.
But you knew I
Not
was
fair.
coming.
When she came, it was on the stove. So let's start there.
I still had to wait another 15
It was
minutes.
cooking.
It shouldn't have happened that
It
way.
was on the stove.
It should not have
cooking.
happened that way.
When she was supposed to come on Monday, they were prepared
That
and
wasn't
ready.
Monday.
We were on the phone. She said, let me get up. I'm putting on some pajamas right now. I'm coming in my pajamas. That's fine. Y'all, I made her food.
You know,
She did
no,
not.
I was tired.
She did not come on Monday, Dre.
I did not. What? She knew. And
After,
she
that's
said,
not the point. I
said,
forgot. Let me slip on something
problem.
right now.
I will give these to my boys. Come get them tomorrow. Let me know when you ain't away. I said, okay, cool.
So
on that
hence
morning,
everything out,
we
prepped
talked-
and ready
we
versus
talked that
everything
morning.
being in the refrigerator.
No, we talked that
with
morning.
no warning.
No warning.
To just say I'm on my way, not like I'm leaving out in 15 minutes. So
You know
I had to
what?
finish
You
what
know
I
what?
was doing.
Sounds
Open up
familiar.
the episode with we need to start doing restaurant reviews based off of this is crazy work.
But listen, let me say
Not
this.
happening.
But that sound familiar. Sound familiar like you need a I'm on my way text. Like you need a Dre to say, I'm on my way for you to be on
Because
time
Dre
today.
normally does.
See what I'm saying? Like
I've
no.
been on time the last
What
2
is
weeks.
the problem?
I was one
what's
off
the
today.
point of what? Listen, what is the point of call me when you're on your way?
That I got up and started.
So why
it was on the stove.
Now you got up and started. You admitted you didn't get right up.
I said I finished pausing my show. I did.
So
then
you
I
didn't
got
get
up. I
right
had
up.
to take everything out of the refrigerator. I had to get up and take
She
every.
finished
And
her
let's
show.
say this: Jazz is on her way. It's never on her way.
I feel attacked.
Is that not the truth?
I feel
Call
very
Bree
attacked.
right now. Call her sister. Call her mama. Is yo on your way? On your way, Jazz.
It does not matter.
That does matter.
when
you
I
know
call
your
the
friend,
restaurant, when I call the
just like
restaurant
I knew her ass
and
wasn't
order
coming
food,
Monday, but I had a little faith. I
when
made the food.
When I call the restaurant and order food, I expect the food to be ready when I'm on my way.
And
Or
then-
else, why is it a call-in?
And first of all,
Why do
it's
you
not
have
a
a call-in
restaurant. You are
option?
coming to
What
your
she-
friend,
what
your
she shoulda
family's
said
house. You
was-
come in and walk her punk
What
ass
she
in
shoulda said
any
was,
other time.
she
Ooh,
should have said.
child.
She should have said,
the disrespect.
"I'll make it when you get here."
See when she get another
There should
fucking
have never
taco.
been a call when you're on your
Let's
way.
see when she get another fucking taco.
Y'all have tried each other's food and
I'm still waiting on biscuits, but she finally got these tacos.
I'm waiting on biscuits.
Wow.
Nah, I didn't know you make burrito tacos.
We talked about it season 1.
We talked about her making burrito tacos.
We sure did, and she said she was gonna make them.
And I finally made them for her. Because remember, I was fussing because I was like, you don't even eat beef. She's like, I eat them for you. Well, it happened. So,
And where was I? I didn't interject.
Right there, he was right there.
I didn't interject.
You did.
myself in the situation.
Just find an episode.
but
Anyways,
That's crazy.
it's going to be a minute. But when I run them back, I got you.
why could it be? Oh yeah, you got to be a minute. 'Cause we-
They were delicious, though. I mean, they always are. Like, don't get me wrong.
Baby, listen.
Berea, it's just so Berea is roast. It's like the dipping sauce is what the technicality of the Berea is or whatever, Berea, whatever. But I had them once in a restaurant. It was like Mexican City. It was like Van Dyke and 14 Mile. I had like a Berea quesadilla. It was amazing, right? It was the first time having it. I'm like, this is delicious, you know. Then they stopped making them there. So then I've had them at other places, and I was just like, this is not the same. It's like it's not hitting. So you know what? I'm about to make this ish myself, you know. And now
No. Let me tell you something.
that I made it myself, nothing has ever
You
been
can
as
call
good.
her Cecilia.
Yeah.
You can call her Cecilia Gonzalez, baby. Cause them
Delicious.
listen,
Like, and I'm not even trying to hate. Like, I actually feel bad for people who've never had them and then have mine first. Because now when you go to other places, not that.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, but I like when other people who've had them first, and then
Come
now
around,
it can
yeah.
be like, oh my God, I see the difference. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Hers
to
is-
the point where, and I usually make enough broth that I can freeze it. So if I go somewhere else and have them, I'll use my broth, like, because that just elevates it. Like, it's something.
I've
the
had them
flavors,
several places.
It's love.
Honestly, probably like a week before that, my blessing and I went to y'all been to the taco place that's open till like 3 a.m.
Never heard of it.
Slaps.
What is it called?
Saber Tacos.
I've DoorDashed them or Uber Eats them
Yes.
one night. It was delicious.
Delicious.
They're
They-
expensive.
Joseph Campo, ham trim it.
It's a food truck, right?
Yep.
It's a
so
food truck.
on one side of the
Open till 3.
3 a.m.
You wouldn't find me there.
Baby, let me tell you something. Yes, you would. You'll be all right. It's a very, very clean, safe area. You're not worried about nothing. On one side of it is like the taco truck. On the other side is the ice cream truck. And it's so bomb. We went. I had just had some, and they were good. Like I like the way that they put the they doubled it up. So they put the cheese inside of the first one, then they put the other one
so
in.
made like a double
oh
shell.
Oh my God, it was good.
Okay.
But it was not Cecilia's. I ain't gonna lie, Cecilia's was good. That's why I said, like, would I go back to the restaurant?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would go back, with precautions. You know what I'm saying? Like, with preparations. I might eat before I
The
get
other little
there.
service you talk about is my kids.
So I won't be as hungry.
First of all, it's my kids. And I'm like, boy, put some clothes on. He's got the shower. I might put some shirt on. You know, she irritating, but that's what happened.
I'm just saying, I've never been to a restaurant where people
it
come
wasn't
out.
a restaurant.
I've never been to a restaurant. But no, okay. I just wanted to do that because I told her I was gonna do that because
Somebody's the best breeds I ever had.
I really was
Service.
talking junk the whole
Nah,
time.
she was. She's so irritated. Let's see if she get another one.
The lemonade was delicious, but I had to ask for. You know what I'm saying? I had to ask for it.
Oh my God.
I had to ask for a refill.
And she asked me, I'm like, cool, I can give you some mamas, I'll let you know. But like in mine, so like people usually do like their onions and cilantro on the side. But I do mine inside my taco. First, so I did 3 different type of onions with the cilantro and lime. And they didn't set, so they was marinated. So I put that inside the taco, you know. It's good. Cause that takes a while.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I would have to like prep
you
it
know
and
what,
then
though? I'm
make
with it,
it.
Dre. I feel like we
Yeah.
should do it because I want to learn anyways because I've never made them. So I feel
Yeah.
like it'd be dope to do. We could do it. Maybe just go, somewhere with a bigger kitchen where we can kind of move around a little bit. Dope.
It's just a process. And the straining, it's a process.
How you do it?
But yeah, in my little dish, because it turned, because like once
I
you,
didn't say
because you
nothing.
use like dehydrated peppers and stuff, and then you have to boil them, and then they get big, and then you got to deshell them, Yeah, like a dry pepper.
They dry?
Like dry.
I mean, I figured, but I didn't know.
And then you boil them and they get big.
Yeah.
All right.
You boil it, yeah. They plump. They do. They plump when you cook them. There's no lies detected. But I like to cook my roast for hours, like, so it could you just poke it and it just
Alright,
fall
y'all.
apart.
All right, guys.
It's delicious.
So maybe we'll start doing food reviews because I just, I thought that was interesting. Anyways.
She get on my nerves so bad.
Anyways.
See if she get another one. I got you next time, Dre. I don't know about this one.
Did she leave a good tip?
Not a tip. Wow. Just attitude.
I mean, you pay for good service. You know what I'm saying? you pay for good. So the service was like,
Oh,
man,
my
I'm straight.
nerves, dog.
All right, guys. So listen, I had to do that though because I feel like that's our personality. That's who we are.
She get on my
2,
nerves.
I let her know in the restaurant. I told her I wasn't satisfied. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it up. It's not new. Yeah, I didn't just blast her. I let her know in her face, like, bro, food muy caliente. Cecilia's. Not even Cece's kitchen no more.
I done turned
We done went
to
from
Gonzalez
Cece's kitchen to Cecilia Gonzalez.
Child, she stressed me out.
All right, guys. So today we have a very interesting topic. Very
Yes.
interesting.
Yes, what is it?
It's called almost relationships. That's not the topic name. No, it's the truth about almost relationships.
Same thing. Almost
Yeah.
relationships.
Almost relationships. Okay, so we keep saying the word almost. Either one of you. Come on, this is what we do. We do the music thing.
Almost doesn't count.
Somebody shout glory.
Maybe I'll be here. Something like that. Maybe I see
Yes.
you around. Am I right? These
That's
the
right.
words?
That's right. That's
I don't
right.
know, something like
That's
that.
the way it goes. Cause
Almost doesn't count.
But that's true though.
That's very true. For some, it does count.
It does. And let me tell you, and I don't know if you know, do you know Tamia's song? Like, how
Which
can you
one?
miss something you never had?
Yes.
That's the same thing.
Yes.
It's like, I missed this, I missed that.
Yeah, that's a good song.
That's a really good song. So
I missed them. Yes.
yeah, I miss the times that we used to share. But she never
Yes.
was with the guy. It never happened. So it's like, how do you miss something?
Almost had you.
Yeah,
Yes,
never almost had you. So
ma'am.
it's almost kind of like, how can you miss
Shout out
something
to
you never
Tamia
had?
for the
Because-
consistent
yeah,
music.
she's a beast.
They don't get enough credit for
Yeah.
her music, man.
vocality, is that right? Probably not making shit up. Add it to the dictionary.
To the Mictionary?
Add it to the dictionary.
No, I like Mictionary. That was dope. Like the Mixed Emotions Dictionary, the Mictionary.
Cute. See what you did
See,
there?
no, what
Bars.
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 The Mictionary.
I like it. Okay, add it to the Mictionary.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. We got about 15 words in there.
We do.
I like it.
All right, so almost.
What is an almost relationship? And I've been in those as well. Those we doing everything for the most part of a relationship, but we ain't got no title. That's what we're referring to. Those situationships that typically cause more damage than we think that they did.
That talking stage that lasts for a long time. Like we still talking, but we've been talking for a year and a half.
And ain't went no further.
And we ain't went no further. You know
but then you have those, taking trips. Doing everything.
Your mama know me.
I know your mama. Like,
we all
literally.
cool. I go to family functions with you, but we not together. And literally in my mind, I thought about a conversation we just had. I'm not going to say it, but we each other about somebody who was in a situationship with somebody close to you. And... they let it be known in different situations we're not together.
Oh,
right.
Don't get me started with that.
Not.
That's gonna piss me off.
But
I'm gonna get mad.
But they'll do that though. They'll do all the boyfriend and girlfriend stuff with you.
Want you to do this way. Don't do that.
Have the pet names, babe, boo, sugar, honey, all type of stuff.
But every chance they get, we ain't together.
Let you know we not together.
Every chance. I ain't never been in that. No. That's deep. No. But we definitely just had that conversation.
Definitely had that conversation.
I do think they do more harm than good.
Absolutely.
Because it blocks your potential blessings, right? Because I don't care. We can say this all day till we blue in the face. I know what it is. It ain't that. As someone who was in a situationship for a long, long time, I definitely tried to date other people or entertain other people, almost trying to force myself so that I wouldn't feel stupid or like, I know we're not together, so let me do this to remind myself that I am single. But then I do stuff and feel bad about it. Like, why did I just do oh my God, why did I just do that? Like, psychologically, like, it's mind games that you play with yourself. Like, you know what I mean? So ultimately, you blocking yourself from a potential mate, woman or female. Men be in them too. Probably not to the extent that women do. Definitely not to the extent that women do.
Absolutely.
But they've been in them too as well,
Because I feel like men, they'll know like, she's the main one out of everybody. They have stuff like that. Like, she's the main one. She's around my kids. She's around my family. But I date and see other women. But she the main. But we not together. You know what I'm saying? Because they like to leave the door open. But women, we're the ones who will be committed to an almost relationship.
Yep.
We'll commit to somebody who's not even my man. Like, I'm committed to you. Like, I'm doing all the things I should be doing, and you ain't even claiming me. You ain't telling nobody we together. You going out with other people. And I think sometimes women feel like if I just be a ride or die, if I just have his back, if I just show him all the things that I can do for him, he'll one day pick me and only me. And it'd be like, but he's not. Because why? What's that saying? Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Yeah. You doing everything. You left no mystery. You left no,
She probably been waiting a long time to be picked, and not just by a man, but her
to be picked. That's deep.
It usually goes back
That's
further.
deep.
Like, who didn't pick you to where you're okay to settle here because you want somebody to pick you? Like, it's like, to me, it's like, you're okay with being the special friend in the obituary. You know what I'm saying? His special friend. Like, that gotta hurt. Like, I've been with this. To put you in the obituary, the special friend.
Oh, my God.
Like, not his woman, not his girlfriend, the love of his life. You just a special friend in the obituary because it was never official. And while you there, it's about 4 or 5 other women who about to get up and speak and say,
Child.
Tony was a good man. I remember that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about to be some other people saying some things about Tony, and you.
The mama gonna have to be like, now, heifer, don't you come over here and start nothing, because Savannah is there. Savannah there, and be word. I know you knew about Savannah,
and
so don't you start
about Savannah.
So don't you come in here.
That's crazy.
Tell me that ain't true though. That's
it's
how it be.
True. It's
and
so
the mama
sad.
know everything. First of all, let me say this to y'all. For real. All jokes aside.
Your mama.
That ain't your family.
No.
That's her family and that's his family. They owe you nothing.
Nothing.
They don't owe you no loyalty.
Nothing.
They ain't gotta whisper nothing to you. Now listen, every once in a while you run into that cousin like me. I'm that cousin. my cousins can't stand me because I'm the cousin that be like, girl, why you with him? He no good, leave him alone. I tell women, I warn them. Listen, my cousin, it was a friend of mine, and she was feeling one of my cousins, and I said, baby, don't do it. Like, I'm going to tell you, he ain't the one. I have some amazing cousins. I have some amazing men in my family who do amazing things. They are amazing fathers, but I also have some men in my family that's just some straight up hoes.
When you know, you know.
And I know, they know, and the world knows. And so I told her, I said, baby, don't do it. And they were in this almost situationship for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He's staying at her house. They hanging out every day. He come over there cooking her dinner. And she like, oh, he cooked for me. Girl, he cooked for everybody. It's nothing special. Listen.
I don't mean nothing.
I'm trying to tell you. And I'm telling her, like, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. And then later on, when they got into it really, really badly, some things happened. And he said to her, like, didn't my cousin tell you don't mess with me? She knew. That was what he said to her. And it devastated her. And I told her, I said, listen.
That be the part. Like, where's the accountability?
But that's how they are, though. You know what I'm saying? They know.
Like, you knew. She told you.
I'm telling you. So I'm that cousin. I'm the cousin in the family that's going to be like, I give you the, look, baby, just run. But that's not your family.
No,
they don't owe you anything. His mama could like you till you blue in the face. And baby, guess what? Tomorrow, when he pull up with the next girl, she going to be, hey, girl, how you doing? She gonna still be cool with her.
That's my mama. I ain't that friend. I ain't that sister. I ain't that sibling. I told y'all, I'm the family member that everybody warn people about. You bringing new people around, it's like, don't mind her. She real cool. She got to get to know you. Like, you know, because I'm protective over mine. You know what I'm saying? I know what they are capable of, I'm protective over my family. So many people come around us and get attached because of our family dynamic, because of our closeness, because of the love. Like, y'all don't understand how many people we've brought around. It's like, y'all hug and kiss, y'all do this, like, this is normal. And I'm like, yeah, my mama looking at me sideways if I don't hug and kiss her before I leave. Or, yes, my uncles, we hug, we kiss, this is every time we see each other. Like, you know, people like, y'all, like this, dang, y'all did this. Well, how come this and this? And I'm like, I had to stop being like, no, it's weird that y'all don't, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is different. Everybody is raised differently. So I be on that, here come another one. Like, here come another one. But somebody that can see that. Yeah, like, man. But ultimately, no, someone has to be that. But at the end of the day, because my loyalty is to them. I don't care how close we get, you know. And I mean, I'm in a situation now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Quit bringing people around, and then we get cool, and then now y'all beefing, and you want us to stop talking to them. Stop doing it. Stop bringing all these people that you're not in a relationship with around, and then get mad when relationships are built, and you want us to stop because they got their lick back and you don't like it. Or you want us to stop because you're not talking to them.
Listen,
or you want us to stop because, you know, like, no.
In my family, they still come around. I'm serious though. Like,
your family don't cut off like
we don't cut people off. No.
Okay, that's good.
But she's also haven't had many bad breakups or people that you cut off.
But I have not many. But not just me. Like, I'm talking about in general. Like, my father and my mother were married at one point. My father has children with other women. My daddy can grill, and my mama is there. The woman he's with now is there. My sister mama is there. The other sister mama is there. And my mom used to bring, when she was married, my stepdad would be there. My uncle's ex-wife and her new man. Like, everybody still just comes around, and we don't cut nobody off. Like, and it'd be crazy because the ex-wife and the new wife would be cool. Girl, you know how he is, girl. I know how he is. Like, we don't cut people off. So it's rare in my family for exes to be cut off. However, I do got a cousin right now, like, hey, she's over. Like, all right, that's my nigga, though. I love her, though. That's my girl. Like, we had to battle with that. But I started by saying, you just got to be careful because mama know. Like, she know. Her loyalty is not to you. I dealt with that with my ex. Like, she knew. She knew a lot of everything. When I found out that, so I'm going to say this. We were in a relationship. And I found out that he had a baby, and his son was almost 1 or 2 years old when I found out. And we had been together for about a little bit over 2 years. Like, while the girl was pregnant is when we became official. He never told me. So honestly, I'm like, there was no reason for you not to tell me because she was already pregnant when we got together. But
Yeah.
you didn't tell me because you were still playing both
Both
sides.
yeah.
So I remember finding out about the baby because she told me at the Lions game, straight up and down.
You in these Lions games.
Listen,
Swear
we
swear
at the
goes
Lions
down.
game. We at the Lions game, and we walking down and the Lions game. Yeah, Oh,
Not that
never
she
mind.
just got it.
It just connected. But it was, thank you, baby. That was a great shift to seeing it differently. But listen. Yeah, we walking to go get snacks.
You gotta put a light bulb over her head or that one. Like, ping, she finally got it. Like, what?
Forget y'all. Y'all know I'm a little slow sometimes.
A little bit.
But we were going to go get snacks, and the girl and her sister's, I guess, boyfriend at the time were walking towards us. And he looking at her, I'm looking at him. We walking and talking. And he like, oh, they go, her name from the neighborhood. And she like, what up? He like, what up? And we walk past each other. We go stand in line to get food. And she walks up like, so this what we doing? He like, man, going on with all that. What you got? What you want? She like, we really doing this? He like, what are you on? So she like, so at this point, we start walking out the line. And she like, so this who you with? And he like, you know this my girl. You know who I'm with. She like, but do she know about your son? She said it's your child. Listen, baby.
And it really messed
me up. Listen, keep going. How could you deny?
How
Listen,
could you
baby, when
deny?
I tell you she showed me a picture of that baby, that baby is identical to his father. There was no denying that baby. I'm talking about his other kids do him no justice. That baby looked just like him.
That's how God just set it up. Like, okay, you gonna be real sneaky.
You gonna play? How you gonna deny this one?
Listen. So she showed me the picture, and I'm boiling. But what can I do in the middle of this arena? You know what I'm saying?
Beat his ass.
Listen, huh?
You went back in the game?
No. So they got a little heated at that point because, you know, she like, I'm like, well, no, he's never told me. I'm sitting here shocked. So her sister like, no, she know all about your son. Like, I know, she said my cousin name, told her. Now this cousin ain't never told me nothing.
Ooh,
But this cousin
child.
know all about this baby. I said, what? She said, yeah, I know he told you. That's your cousin. Your cousin ain't told you? I'm sitting there, can't move, stunned. I want to cry, but I will not give you the satisfaction
I
of
would have
seeing
started
me
swinging
cry.
on that
So,
man.
baby, I'm sitting here like, oh, my God. So then,
I would have gut punched him. I'm
I'm
not violent.
Nah.
In that moment, I probably would. You
I'm
dirty
not touching
dog.
nobody because I'm just shook. And he calling my name like, you know, and I'm sitting here like, what? So the girl like, I thought this was the best friend from Texas. I thought she was just your best friend.
Oh,
So you know about me.
oh.
Baby, you know about me, but I don't know about you. So that says something to me like, okay, so you've been pillow talking or something. So some kind of way it got a little physical between her. She knocked his hat off his head. And so listen, Lil Eastside was like, hold on, baby, listen. I don't care what y'all got going on. Don't put your hands on them. Listen, I can put my hands on him because I am going to put my hands on him. But you don't put your hands on him because right now he's still my man. So I'm like, hey, we not doing none of that. So the sister boyfriend come and they get to pushing. And I'm like, oh, what we doing? We about to fight right here? Let's get it. So the security come, break everybody up. And here's the bad part. I am on a work outing. This is a work outing. My entire team is here. My boss is here. Everybody is here. This was the outing I planned and brought him with me to the work function. So I'm like,
I ain't never heard this story. I'm all in too.
I can't
like,
go back
this
up
is
there.
good.
I'm shaking. I'm mad. I don't know. Right, it is. I
Right.
don't know how to smile this off. I just know there's no way I could sit in this game and watch this game because I am heated. And he studied grabbing me like, let me just tell you. I'm like, please do not touch me. So I got to go put on brave face I got to go back to the section where we all are like, y'all, I'm not feeling well. I'm going to just go. But y'all have fun. I'm like, no, everybody have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I gave everybody the little food vouchers we had. It's a work outing. I said, I'm going to just go home because I don't feel the best. But let's take a group picture. I'm in the picture like, trying to take this little picture. And I leave. So I'm walking out. My sister and my nephew there because it was a work outing. I planned it. My family's here.
Yeah.
I leave. I'm walking to the car. Mind you, we rode together. He drove. I'm like, let's go. So we're walking, and now I'm crying. Real life Tubi movie. I'm crying. Tears is pouring, and I'm like walking. And he like, I catch up because I don't got time. And so when we get far enough away, I'm going off. And you fucking stupid and da-da-da-da, you ain't told me. And I'm going off. And he chasing behind me. We get to the car. And he drove. No, I drove. I drove because I dropped him off at home. He drove my car because he drove himself home because I was going to leave him. That's what happened. And he dropped himself off at home. Listen, he dropped himself off at home and I can't do nothing. And we driving and he crying. Now he cried. Come on now. He got tears like, I can't lose you. I didn't know how to tell you. And da-da-da-da-da. And he cried. And I'm like, nigga, save them tears. Like, you can suck all that. I don't give a care about your tears right now. I get in my car. I leave. I call his mama. She out of town. I'm like, you know your son got a baby? Because I know she know. She like, what? I don't know what you talking about, a baby. So me and the girl eventually have a conversation. Nobody knew.
Okay.
She had never talked to anybody. My cousin knew. His daughter knew. His daughter knew, but he had told his daughter, don't tell nobody. His daughter eventually told me, my grandma did know because I told her, but I told her don't tell nobody. So she never said anything to anybody either. So it was like only 4 people knew about this baby. So baby, so his mama did know. So when I called her, she like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Instead of being honest, she was like, no, I didn't.
Am I supposed to portray my son?
But that's his mama.
That's a good point.
Let me tell you right now, I told my sons, don't do it. Don't bring all them little heifers on to me, y'all. I got 2 boys. My oldest is 15 now. Like, don't do it. You don't bring everybody home to mama. And then don't do nothing that you don't want me to know. I'm not going to flat out tell, but I ain't going to lie either. You know what I'm saying? Don't put me in the situation. But if you do, don't get mad at me because I told you I'm a woman first. And I'm not raising you to be on there. I keep telling them, be honest.
That part.
Be honest.
You a woman first.
I said, be honest. If you be honest with a woman, 9 times out of 10, she gonna respect and she gonna ride for you even more because you're not taking her choice from her.
Absolutely.
I said, they either gonna ride with you or they not, but be honest.
That's it.
Lying is what gets you in trouble. If they can't handle your truth, then they not the woman for you. But don't lie.
Bars.
Bars.
If they can't handle your truth, they not the woman for you. Bars.
Okay? So I kick it with him about that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So don't do it. Like I said, I ain't gonna ever just flat out tell. I ain't gonna I'll be like, baby, trust your gut. I'm that woman. I'll be like, the math ain't mathing. You know what happened? When the math don't math, subtract yourself. That's my favorite line. When the math don't math, subtract yourself.
That's it.
And that's all. I ain't no mathematician or nothing. That's how I ain't know math was actually my worst subject. But if you
but that makes perfect sense though. And listen, baby.
But I ain't gonna never tell. But I'm gonna be in my son's ear continuously. Just be honest. I don't care how much it hurt. If you embarrassed about it, then don't do it. If it's something you're gonna regret, don't do it. But once you do, it's done. So I think a lot of men would get so much further
if they told the truth.
Being honest. You got some women who go accept it and some that's not. Thank God to the woman who chooses not to, But those who do, at least I'm still in control because I know,
And that is a great segue back to the conversation of that's how you're in that almost relationship.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a man is honest enough to tell you, like, I'm not ready to settle down. And you make a decision of if you're going to continue to deal with that
Well, I
person.
was in my situation for so long.
Yeah.
The man never lied to me about that.
That part.
You know, I don't know what I want. I'm this and I'm that. So me choosing to stay was solely on me. And that's what I had to have a conversation with one of my best friends about, you know, because she was like, I feel like you should be disappointed in yourself. Why the fuck do you feel like that? I don't. I said, I'm very shocked that you feel that way, but I still appreciate and respect your opinion. You know, I said, every decision I made consciously. That man showed me who he was, and I dealt with that. I chose to. I like to be honest, I respect him even more. So that man told me and showed me exactly who he was. He didn't blur the lines. So I respect that with all these fakes and phonies out here. So yeah, I do feel like that situation was necessary.
And it's easier to deal with a person when you know the truth because the decision is here. It's yours.
It's mine.
And you know, I tell people
Yeah.
all the time, like, don't take away my decision, my ability to choose. And that's what happens when men lie. When you get in a relationship with a woman that you know you don't want to be in, or you're not ready for.
And that's okay. But
It's
be
okay
honest.
if you're not, but just tell me like, hey, I'm not ready just yet. And then let me make a decision on if I
wanna
want to
wait
deal with you
or
or
not.
stay or wait. Because
do you think then, because I think that it's definitely accountability on both ends.
It has to be.
Because sometimes a man may not say what he's doing, but he's showing you.
he showed you.
He's showing you his
Facts.
character. He's showing you by not answering the phone and you ain't heard from him.
Facts.
It's a lot of things that he's doing to show
Facts.
you. So now it's like, well, I can't just put it on him. And I'm not saying that y'all are saying
Yeah.
that, but it's definitely both sided because
Facts.
even if what he tells you or not, like you
You
have to
should
make that
know.
decision.
That's what I'm
showed you.
learning. A man's action is
He
going to
showed
show you
you.
exactly.
And that's why-
Don't
that's-
blur the lines. Quit saying one thing and doing something different.
That's why I told you in season 1, I had to go back and do those apologies because sometimes you did show me, you did tell me, or you wasn't wrong. It was me. Like sometimes our desire to have something or to want something will cause us to sit in something and longer than we need to be in.
Yeah,
like
facts,
because we feel
facts.
like I can change his
change
mind.
them. I can change his
him.
mind. Yep.
I can, you know what I'm saying?
You can really change yourself.
Amen.
Listen,
Stupid,
because I
unspoken
think if I
things.
show you and give you and do and support and have your back, then you're gonna feel like, okay, I gotta have this in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you, do, and give all of these things and not be your woman. So imagine what I would do as your woman. That is how women think. If I did this for you while I wasn't your woman, imagine what I'm gonna do when I become your woman.
So-
and a lot of men don't believe that.
No, Lord, I am grateful for that whole situationship. And you just hit the nail on the head with saying that again, right? That goes into, and we used to have the dopest, deepest conversations, you know what I'm saying? It just goes into how, it's no shade, not all women are like this or whatever the case is, but how our love is conditional. It is. And he broke that down to me in a way that I was just sitting here like, you know, he says, you know, Sierra, there's nothing you could do at this point in our lives to make me love you more. I love you to the highest level that I think that I could love a woman. The only thing that you could do right now is give me a baby. You know what I'm saying? But no matter what you've shown me everything I needed to see. But I'm saying, like, I'm holding back because I would do this if that. And if we would do, you think this is good, wait till that. And it's just like, how? That's the difference between a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? So although I was doing so much, I was still holding back. Why? Because I knew what the situation was. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's just funny that you just said that.
Because that's how we are.
They know.
Yeah.
Men know. They know.
More so here.
Yeah.
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 They couldn't
Yeah.
see you. Dre said,
Oh, that was really just conversation. I don't even think
Right.
I
He was
know.
over here like we move,
We
men
move,
and women are here.
Yeah.
Just y'all can see him. But and he said that to me, and it was just like,
that's what we do.
Like that's so
what we do.
real.
We do love with conditions. We do love with there's more to give. We do love holding back. But some of that is because we love in fear. Because we love afraid. You know what I'm saying? And that's also why we'll stay in that gray area, why we'll stay there, because we do carry a fear of like, what if he leaves me? What if he hurts me? And so sometimes being in an almost relationship in our minds is better than being in a real thing because I don't have to hurt as more. It's a little bit safer.
Because I
you
know.
what I'm saying? Because I know.
I'm making this because I know, like, and that's
a lie from the pit of hell. Ain't that how they be in church? A lie from the pit of that's
pit
a
of
lie.
hell.
Baby, it's gonna hurt.
It's
Gonna hurt one way or the other. Regardless of if he is your man or he ain't your man. If you loving that man, you really love that man, losing that man gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt one way or the other. But we do love that way sometimes. Let me just show you. That's why I wrote a post the other day about how corny I am. Like, I'm a corny person. Like, I love, like, when I'm in it.
Don't do that crap. Don't look at those stars.
What's happening?
Nothing. I'm good. I'm going to look away. I'm going to let her have it.
Don't look at me.
Okay. Okay.
Dre talking about don't look at me.
I don't know what to do. But no.
Oh, that's why I love Dre.
But it's real,
That
though.
was funny.
So,
Yes, go ahead.
to your point, because I see you moving, and I wanted to, because you mentioned it doesn't matter about the title. If you loving him, you're gonna feel it. It's
You're
gonna
going to feel
hurt.
it. It's going to hurt.
I think because titles are man-made and love is God-made.
Ooh, bars. Say it again, louder. Turn the come here. What did he say?
He said titles are man-made
Ooh.
and love is God-made.
So if it's real, if you
If it's
truly feel
love.
it doesn't matter about no titles. It don't matter about none of the exterior things. It's all about your heart.
Your heart. And you can't control that. And sometimes I think as women, we feel like we can do what men can do, and that's kind of like we can just play the game without feelings. We can be heartless. But we can't. We're not designed that way. Like, we're designed to be nurturers. That's innately who we are. We are the women who we're supposed to nurture and to support and to do all of these great things. And so when you're in a situation, when you're trying to juggle multiple people, it's hard for you to be heartless because there's one of them got your heart. One of them you really care about. You know, we can't do that. And the same thing for men, though. They try to act tough, but somebody is holding his heart or somebody broke his heart. And so he said, I don't want that again. I'm straight. But the reality is you can't protect yourself from that. The only way to protect yourself from that is to never be with anybody. And even then, you're going to long and have a desire. The desire is still there because you were made to be supportive. You were made to make somebody better. You are a helpmeet. We are made to help somebody meet, you know what I'm saying, their goals, their dreams, their desires. Shoot. Boardroom and Bay.
Oh, we got to take a picture and put that up.
That was a really thoughtful gesture, by the way.
Yes.
So tell them what you did.
Okay. So I probably can see that conference room sign above me. Can I see it? No.
We'll take put pictures in there.
So literally, my blessing, he keeps talking about how he wants to come off of his job. He wants to go full time in business. There's a lot of things that he's just been sitting on. And I'm at this place in my life, and I said this to him today, where we were writing down everything that we've ever said we wanted to do. Right? Everything I've ever said I wanted to do, because we're going to do it. And everything he said he wanted to do, I'm going to help him to ensure that he does it. I want to leave Earth empty. And I want my partner to leave Earth empty, knowing I poured, I did, I gave, and I accomplished everything I said I was going to accomplish, which is why I'm back in school so I can go to law school, because I wanted to be a lawyer. But for him, I just set up Boardroom and Bay. So I converted my dining room to a conference room so we could literally sit down and have a business meeting. It was like power couple planning session, right? Where we can sit down and map out what it is that you want to do. So I got his business paperwork done for him, everything established. I got him a new laptop. And so we could sit down and literally map out the plan. The Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. And so we're writing the vision to make it plain. Like, we meet with an accountant this week to kind of go over the finance part. Like, we're going to do it right, because if he wants to come off of his job, baby, let's get you off your job. But it can't be what he say. It has to be based on his actions. And so because he's my blessing and I'm his, I'm going to help you get there. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm a cornball. I kind of wrote that post. Like, I am that person. Like,
that's not a cornball, though. That's just love and who you are. And you've wanted it for so long. And now you have someone who's willing to receive it.
That part.
Who's excited about it. Who's never experienced it before. And it just feels good.
It feels good, but I said this to say, because I was that woman that was so scorned, so hurt, so broken, that I didn't want another relationship. And so I tried to be out here, like, just doing my thing. I tried tried to be out here and, just talking to multiple men, like just, I'm straight, I'm solid. But in my heart, at my core, I am that woman. I'm a nurturer. I'm a lover. I'm a protector. You know what I'm saying? Not a physical protector of my man, because that man gonna protect us. But I am a protector of his heart. I'm a protector of his mind. I want to make sure that when he comes to me, he's in a safe space where he's safe enough to tell me how his day was, or what he's thinking about, or what he's afraid of, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be that for him. And I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to let C go, because I was trying to talk for a minute so she can calm down. But I remember years and years and years ago, when I was in that mindset, I remember a friend of mine had invited me over, and we weren't friends yet. He was trying to, like, kick it with me, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, we're literally, and I'm going to just use all the language, we're literally in a battle of who ain't shit. And I'm telling him, like, no, you don't want to talk to me because I ain't shit. And he like, no, that's cool because I ain't shit either. And so we literally having this battle. And I'll never forget Matthew Jones, my best friend, Pastor Matt. He sat up off the couch and he said to me, stop saying that. Because you are. He said, you just was hurt. And so now you speaking out of your brokenness. He said, but you're the type of woman that wakes up every day thinking about, what can I do today to make my man smile?
Facts.
He said, you're the type of woman that plans dates. And he literally broke me down. But he literally broke that down. And I was like, and it shocked me. Because I am that woman. Like, I'm the woman that wants to make him smile every day. Because my day is better when he smiles. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy watching my man happy. So, like, that was one of those moments where I had to be like, where is this coming from? I really was speaking out of my brokenness. And a lot of women, you are living or operating out of your brokenness, out of your hurt. It's your hurt that's causing you to say, you don't need a man. You don't want a man. It's your hurt that's causing you to say, I could do it all by myself. It's your hurt to tell them kids, to talk bad about them kids' daddy in front of them. That is your brokenness. That is you being hurt. But that is not who you are, because you are called to be, I'm sorry, Sierra, I hate you. I just hear like I'm preaching. I'm not preaching. But I'm just saying this.
I don't know why. I didn't make her think it's a bad thing. And now I'm irritated because I don't think it's a bad thing.
But I'm just saying, like you're called to be somebody's helpmate. You are created to help somebody. You are created to nurture and love somebody. And we talk about this soft girl era is where we are, where all these women have this desire to have this soft girl era. But that's going to require you to take the cape off. Even if there's nobody else there to hold it. And I'm going to be done right there.
I ain't got nothing because I don't feel like I can quit crying yet. Like, people are probably like, what are you crying about? What's happening? Just talking about those almost's or those never should-haves or whatever. I recently just lost a friend. And I should have. So I've been living in that these last few days. Like, why didn't you? You know. I'm not mad at myself because I know why. You know, I was trying to protect him. For me, I know that I'm rare. You'll have to know me on a deep level to know, right? But it's 2 men in my life. And let me say this too, y'all. I'm not saying I ever went and played with anybody. Let me say that. That's not who I am. That's not my mental. That's not nothing. But there have been 2 men in my life where it was like, oh, I will not play with that man. I will not entertain, or I will not do any of the little BS because he don't deserve that. Like, you know how you just like, if I go with this man, I know it's X, Y, and Z. So I kept telling myself, I need to be ready. I need to make sure all of this is gone. I need to make sure I'm done with this before I even entertain, because I never want to hurt this person. So 2 men I felt like that about. One that came later in life, because we definitely dated when we was kids. I didn't feel it then. But as we grown into a friendship, it was just like, ooh, okay, I ain't going back down that line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even play with him until, but the friend that I recently lost, I've always felt like that about, like, always. And he used to be like, you so inconsistent. And that man did not let me play with him. And I thank God for him. Like, and I wish I had that about myself. But we tried to date. our kids were little. They're a couple months apart, younger. We only had the two, but I was still madly in love with my ex. We were broken up. So me trying to date, me trying to force, you know what I'm saying? Things were going good, but I was like, bitch, you ain't done with this yet. Don't enter this with this man. And because what could come with that? So I ran. I wasn't inconsistent. I wasn't that, you know what I'm saying? It just was like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I got a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? That was my excuse. Like, because I don't want to do that to you, So I didn't. We remained friends, and then we'd go months without talk. We'd go years without seeing each other, see each other, try again, but not for real, because I still got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or whatever. And earlier this year, we reconnected again. Not that we ever not connected, but you know what I'm saying? Earlier this year, and I was still in that situationship. It was ending. I had already checked out, you know what I'm saying? Child, that's a whole nother story. But I was still entertaining it. And I was like, I'm not going to play with him. You know what I'm saying? I called my best friend. I just was like, well, we started talking again. And this. I was like, but I got to make sure that I'm completely done with this over here because I know what it's going to be over here. And I need to make sure I'm done with this over here. Can't make this up. She was like, oh, my God, I'm so happy to even hear you talking like this. And I remember how much you liked him before. Y'all can't make this stuff up, okay? And I think I put up on them. We talked for hours and just same thing about these women don't get me, but we got each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? We always had the dopest, deepest conversations. And again, so we went through all of that, and it just was like, just a little jokes. We end up both having kids later. Like, this supposed to be your baby. That's supposed to be mine. I'm like, I know. I wasn't right. Owned it wholeheartedly, And like I said, when I ran there, I was seeing them again there. We was in each other like, y'all, this is the first, she broke my heart in my adulthood. I'm like, would you stop telling people that? Like, quit doing it. He's like, but I'm just keeping it real. I'm like, I was going through something. He's like, was you going through something or you was putting yourself through something? And everybody in there was like, And I was like, you right. You can have it. Because I didn't have to be in that. I was done with it, but I was still in that, smartest mouth in the world. In a good way. You little a-hole. He's like, I don't understand how I'm being an a-hole if it's the truth, But anyway, that was just our relationship, And I told my best friend, like, I'm coming back for him. Let me get all of this stuff out the way because I know how she just talked about a dreamer, so many businesses. So, y'all, he did so much. And I just feel like if he had that support.
Hey, balloon, keep going.
What happened?
Keep going.
Oh, okay. We all heard something, right? Because I was like, what's happening? Just that support. That was me and his conversation. I ain't never had nobody do this. I held us down while she went through school, and then this happened, and we kicked it, So it was just crazy, and I'm just sitting up here like, dang, if he had the right partner, he would have been way further. You know what I'm saying? All these businesses would have been more successful just to have that partner, but we kept ending up in these situations, and whatever the case was. I mean, he's passed away now, so I've been dealing with that because it's like, dang, why didn't I? Like, I know why, but it was like, damn, Sierra had you. Maybe this wouldn't have happened. Maybe you wouldn't be in this, just going through all the normal emotions. So that's when she made that comment, just like, no matter what, when you lose that person, it hurts. Because I'm like, why am I this broken up? Like, Sierra, what is wrong? Like, death don't do me like this in a long time. It hasn't. So it's new. And I'm just like, I hate it. But it's just some people not to play with. Some people who you know what I'm saying? And he was one of those. So it was just like, dang, if I would have, who knows? And maybe that. So, but that's what happened. So, yeah.
And I think you're just grieving. And I think there's nothing wrong. And you're not just grieving the loss of the person. You're grieving the loss of the potential of what could have been.
Yeah.
Because you knew in your mind, I'm coming back for him. And that's the man. And then you didn't get the chance to have what it is that you said you knew you were going to go get. So you got to grieve that too. And the like, it's a lot.
It's a lot. I'm laughing. You go back to your old messages, like our last text. Again, it was months ago we do this. This was our routine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went back like, dang, when was the last time? It was like in April, and it was just funny because he had sent a screenshot. So when we had talked prior to, he was just telling me about this girl. So I was supposed to do this, but she rubbed me the wrong way, or this happened, so I ain't going, And I was like, but he was like, I ain't got time for it no more, see, So he sent me a screenshot like, oh, girl, realize she messed up. So I'm dying laughing, looking at the messages. And the girl literally said it like, I messed up. Can I fix it? No, I'm good. Like, he did not allow you. Like, once you showed him, you know, years ago, I remember, and he was like, see, I don't even like you no more. He was lying. But, you know, he was lying. But I never forget, but I don't even like you no more. Go on. You know what I'm saying? Because when I seen him, it was all love, the hug and the showing me around with his new business that he had just started. Like, come on, let me get, like, you know, and it's just like, dog, like, oh. So, yeah. So that's what I was feeling, y'all. Sorry, I had a whole little moment. I'm having a
don't
moment.
be sorry about
I'm ready
having
for
this
it to
moment.
be over.
You gotta
But
sit
I
in there.
am, because I hate it. I'm ready for it to be over, because this isn't me. Like, oh.
But it is you now. It's just the you that you're in, the moment that you're in right now. Because I wonder, I'm not gonna turn to Coach Jazz.
Go ahead, come on with it.
But
Come
I
on
wonder
with it.
if having this feeling of, dang, I shoulda, I coulda, I was coming back for that. When I got me together,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If this makes you realize just how important it is to take advantage of what's in front of you moving forward.
No,
to
facts.
to stop saying like I'm
Facts.
straight, I'm done, and to
Yeah.
be a little bit more open to wait a minute, because I don't want to leave with regrets.
Yeah.
I don't want to be done and then some man is crying like I wanted her and she wouldn't give me a chance. And I was coming back for her, like
Which is so selfish, too,
It
to say
is.
I'm going to come back. That's so selfish. And
That's
I'm
what
not
men
a
do.
selfish person, but, you know, but
But-
I can't
but then-
make this up. I was like, soon as I'm done with all of this, but then it was like, Sierra, you just was done. Why you ain't go back? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I was still dealing with X, Y, and Z. I needed to be sure, like, this person couldn't come back because, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, maybe I
think-
would have been happy and in love and they couldn't have. Who knows? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, which is why I'm about to tell you
Yeah, it sucks.
that we should probably keep this going, but we gotta. Dre had told us
Yeah.
5 minutes ago. a long
That's
time
it.
ago.
I'm done. I'm sorry.
No, you're not, because I feel like I said at the start we should talk about this. Like,
I
no,
ain't wanna talk
I
about
don't
it.
want to cry.
I
but
was
we
trying
got
not
there.
to, but that line was just like, you mother fudge cake.
But it's the truth.
it applied.
It's
and
the
it was
truth.
Like,
And
"Arr."
truth is, I never got over you. But seriously, I think it's a good place to be in, though. I know that grief doesn't feel good, loss doesn't feel good, but I think if it shifts your perspective, then I think it could be worth it. You know what I'm saying? You got to find the lesson in the loss.
Yeah. You know, I already thought about all
Yeah.
of that. It's just like, all right,
Because-
Sierra, somebody else come.
Because somebody
You better,
deserves you.
know, yeah.
Somebody deserves
yeah.
to be loved by you. Somebody deserves to be
Yeah.
taken care of and supported by you.
He
Somebody
definitely
deserves to
did.
show you off.
He definitely did.
Yeah,
and it
but
just was like,
but think of this
ugh.
though. If God gave you that man, imagine who else he has for you. You know what I'm saying? If he showed you a glimpse of something amazing.
You know that not to turn this into a joke. God knows, Lord knows. I'm sorry.
It's Sierra. Go ahead.
You know how?
Cecilia.
What's the story when the guy said he was waiting on God and he sent them the boat, and he was waiting on God and they sent him the fish,
Yes.
and then they kept sending him. But he kept saying, "I'm waiting on God." I might have missed it.
No, he might have been.
I think it just ties into what you just said.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just laughing because how
I
many
don't
you
think
gonna
you
get?
missed. Yeah.
Like how many you gonna get? How many you gonna get?
How many times do I got to send
And
somebody?
that's what I'm
amazing?
saying. So y'all know I just think about everything from every point of view, you know. So you just be like, all right, now Heifer, you just said you felt like that about 2 men. Now how many more you think I got? Like
It's few and far between
his
out
was the
here.
deepest though, because it was that from the beginning. The moment I knew I started liking him, I quit. I used to be like, I'm not because I like you. Like that makes no sense. He used to, Sierra, that don't make no sense. You're not consistent because you like me? No, just because I got all of this other stuff going over here. I don't want to bring that drama or that, you know what I'm saying?
Because we be wanting to
But,
protect
yeah.
them. We be wanting to protect them.
I wanted to protect them. He recently, just in that conversation we had earlier this year, was finally able to be like, I get it. He never got it before. He was like, Sierra, you say that and it makes no sense to me. That's stupid.
Yeah.
But on this particular time, we was talking, and I got to explain it from a different place. And he's like, you know what? I can't even be mad at that. So he finally understood, at least.
But I'm mad at it though, and the reason why I'm mad at it is because why do we do
'Cause
that?
it's
like you wanted to
dumb.
protect him from the
So bad.
I know we gotta go because it makes me think about me about to break up with the guy because an ex of mine was like, "I'm gonna kill that nigga," and I seen him like and I went to this man like, "Listen, you have a child." and my ex is crazy, and this is what he said. And so I would rather walk away from you than to let something
I
happen.
would have walked away. That's
Listen, and I'm like, I don't want to do this because this man really is about that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want anything to happen on my conscience because of that. And that's why I was trying to leave. And then one day this gonna sound bad. One day he called me like, yeah, I'm following your man right now. He don't even know it's me. I'm right behind him. I could take him out if I wanted to. But this was the guy I was with, trying to leave. He following my ex like, so I'm letting you know right now, we ain't done. Because I ain't worried about this. And I'm like, oh, because I didn't want that on my conscience.
You did, yeah.
I didn't want anything.
I didn't want that heartbreak. I didn't want that drama. Like, oh, man. So we try to protect them and ourselves.
We try to protect them. No, because more than yourself, because you will be willing to lose somebody amazing. You'll be willing to go through heartbreak and heartache and to be by yourself and find somebody else and to continue to deal with the other thing you was dealing with than to be with somebody you want to be with.
You put something else. Everybody was like, so you know what? You right. Well, that was then. This is now. But
yeah. This was good. I don't think we finished it, but
no.
We kind of.
Long story short, that almost love or a relationship, whatever, it hurts just as bad as being in a relationship. You know, I say that because sometimes when you're in a relationship, you taking that risk, you taking that word. We call ourselves not having a title and knowing what's going on, but ultimately do more damage
can't
than
control
good
how you
because
feel.
You cannot. You know, I've learned that. I'm accepting that. I mean, I've always known that, so I can't say I'm learning it, but it's different. Those almostes suck just as bad as the real thing, guys. So don't
especially when
almost
your
it.
heart is in it and when your feelings is in it and when family gets involved and the kids get involved and we doing all of these great things. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, phone still be ringing. They still be texting. I be ignoring. I'm in a situation. I love my man. I done had to block. Like, because if I don't, you know, they keep trying, but
You made a decision. That be the difference. People would be having choices, but they don't make decisions.
Mm-hmm. My bishop says something all the time about decision. He says that indecision is still a decision. It's a decision not to
make one.
A decision not to. And so I think that sometimes people feel like if we don't decide to be together, it's cool. But it is a decision. We decided not to be together.
Yeah, but we decided
not to do
else.
this.
We decided to love each other.
I decided to stay home tonight. Sorry.
Come
it
on.
just popped in my. You know that, Dre?
I don't know it either, but I was
Oh
just
my
vibing.
God, I'm sick of them. I'm gonna be having auditions for a new co-host and a new production manager.
The lies she tell.
I don't know what Dre really is.
You don't even know the title, so you.
I thought it was just
A new
producer.
person to record, producer. A new
Is
producer.
Is that not
just
the
a
correct
producer?
title though? Okay.
Okay, so first of all, I am going to. That song is perfect. It's R. Kelly. I decided to stay home tonight. I decided I'ma treat you right. I decided to be there for you.
I know this one.
Decided to be on my P's and Q's. I decided to give up my friends. Decided I'm gonna take you out on weekends.
Hey.
I decided
Dre
to
looking for the cut
No,
button.
listen. But the next thing that he says is, "These are decisions that I made for love." That's a beautiful song, and that song is real. Somebody got to decide to make the decision to be with you because they love you. And when they decide to be with you because they love you, they're going to decide to stop doing all those things that you don't like and to really give you what you deserve. So those almost relationships are not fair to you. It's not fair to that person. And you got to decide to choose you. Okay?
Got to. Absolutely. Joke really quick. Okay. What does a stripper and peanut butter have in common?
They both thick.
That's good. That's good. Trey tomorrow, they both think no. They both spread for bread.
Okay.
Here are the rules.
Here go the rules. Drake said, here are the rules. All right, guys. We're about to get out of here. Here go the rules. Y'all know the rules. Be good.
Oh, if you can't be good.
Can't be good, be careful. You can't be careful. Tell me, Cecilia.
Take your ass home.
Except don't go to Cecilia's house. Peace, love, and soul. We out of here. Good night.